Hi, this is Paul Sackett, Good News Plan. I'm speaking to Stuart Ditchek, and he's an MD. Hi, how are you?
Hi, Paul. How are you? Thanks for having me.
Okay, you're a pediatrician, right?
I am a pediatrician in New York City.
Yay, all right. So we're going to talk about Kids of Courage. You have a website, kidsoc.org. I see, there's a cool kid. He's got little piece things there, ski trip 2011. All right, what's going on here?
Well, we're actually the largest medically supervised travel program for children with serious illness, life-threatening illness in the United States. Mm-hmm. We host thousands of children over the last few years by traveling with them without their parents under medical supervision. We're an all-volunteer group. Our entire staff, both the medical staff and counselor staff, are all volunteers. And we're leaving next Tuesday for our annual summer trip. We're going this year to San Francisco with 150 very sick kids, and this is the largest trip ever of its kind that's been carried out with this number of children.
What a blessing. What a mitzvah. I got to have to use old Yiddish terms. What a beautiful thing you guys are doing. This is magnificent. Where do you leave from, and how do you, it must be not easy to select children, and tell us how this all came about.
Well, the organization was started by three individuals, myself, Howie Kafka, and Ari Adlerstein. Howie's a paramedic and Ari's an attorney, but we all recognized that these children had very limited opportunities throughout the year, for not only for travel, but for social networks and having friends consistently. So we saw the need, we created the organization. We have kids on this trip who are traveling from 14 different destination cities, ending up in San Francisco. The primary flight is a charter flight on Continental Airlines, which is leaving from Newark next Tuesday. And on that flight, we'll have 213 people, and it's kind of a hospital in the sky. We have 33-plus kids on oxygen in flight. We have a full medical team that flies on that flight, but it's a lot of fun. It's not a stressed environment. We have a pillow fight traditionally at 30,000 feet once we're midway. And it's really an amazing group of volunteers that came together. It's mostly young volunteers who work with us, and they take care of the kids year-round. And they're very dedicated. These folks get paid nothing and take a lot of weeks off of the year to spend time with the kids.
When you say they work with them all year round, where is there a physical location somewhere?
No, we're based here in New York, but we entertain kids from all over the country. So when we travel during the year, we'll have weekends. For instance, in this year, we'll have upcoming weekends in Chicago, Toronto, Miami. We travel to many different destinations throughout the year. We'll take, typically on a small weekend trip, we'll take 18 to 30 kids with us, plus our staff, and we'll go to destinations where communities welcome us and where the kids want to go. So we'll take them all over the country, and in the middle of the winter, in January, we actually have an annual ski trip where we bring about 60 kids for adaptive ski weekend. So the destinations are all over the United States, and the kids come from all over the U.S. This year we have kids from Canada. We have two children from Israel, and we have a young lady from England with a brain tumor who's coming on this trip.
Do the children have to come first to New York to take off as a group?
Well, only for obviously the people in the metropolitan area we have, or nearby, we actually have them leaving together from New York, but we have folks traveling from Miami. We have group flights going from Miami this year. We have group flights going from Chicago. We have group flights going from Baltimore. So we have destinations all over the country, but the primary flight is working out of the New York area.
And do the parents come as well?
Nope, parents are not allowed to come. That's the requirement.
I want to emphasize that.
Yeah, it's a respite for the family. Yeah, it's downtime. These are very hard-worked families. They work all year round to keep their kids well, and we leave the parents at home so they can do whatever they want, catch their breaths, go on vacation, hang out with their other kids. Whatever they choose to do, we view it as a respite for a week. And for us, that's even more important.
Catch their breath. I see oxygen tanks and more. Okay, so what do you need? Well, how can the world help you guys do more of what you're doing?
We need supporters. We're a complete volunteer nonprofit organization. We are a true nonprofit. It means we have no salaries with the exception of one assistant who we pay on an hourly basis. But we need folks to help us. And if they go to the website, kidsoc.org, they can donate. And if they want to volunteer, if they're inspired to volunteer with our group, they can enroll on the website as well.
And you go look at these faces of these children in their photo album and video and TV. It's just beautiful. Well, this is a great thing you're doing. Let me just ask one last question. What's good news for you, guy, personally?
Good news for me is the blessings bestowed upon all of us from these children and the goodwill that it creates. This is a very cynical world we live in, and when you do good things for good kids, everything turns out well, and that's the good news for me.
Congratulations. Thank you so much, and thank you so much for doing the kind of work you do.
Thank you, Paul. God bless.
God bless to you. Bye-bye.